The Flash number 26, Joshua Williamson writing, Howard Porter on art, long-time Flash artist, back to do some more. He did obviously some of the button, but here he is doing some regular issues. And this read really quick, and I'm not just making a pun because it's a Flash. Yeah. Like, I couldn't believe...
I didn't read this. I've just realised I missed it this week. I didn't pick it up.
Oh, Connor, see, this is why you're mediocre.
I've only just realised.
He read Red Hood and didn't read The Flash.
I picked up all my books and it's just like, apparently I didn't pick up The Flash.
Well... Strap in for spoilers, friend, because I have 2 words for you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Tornado twins.
Yeah, we got Tornado twins. We got Don and Don.
Hype.
We got Don and Don,
which I get his name's Donald and it's Don, but the fact that they're both Don and Don. Imagine those kids growing up and you go to yell for one and the other comes down. Like, that's just frustrating.
Oh, I think it's funny.
Get your stuff together, Iris and Barry. All right.
Well, this is the thing here, because obviously I think originally they were descendants, so it wasn't Barry and Iris that
No, they went to the future. This is where Impulse comes from. That's why he calls Iris Grandma.
But this is
like great grandma.
This is a little bit different though. This is basically this own warped version of it, where this is like an alternate timeline where this is what's going to happen with your kids because you're neglectful Barry. And we see this, this old bearded Barry Allen who just wears a Flash t-shirt, and we'll get old Iris.
He's yoked. He's got biceps like Superman,
He's been working out. And it's basically just like, this is how much you screw up because you don't commit to being Barry Allen. And the biggest enemy of Barry Allen is the Flash. How many birthdays have you missed? How many times have you had to lie to Iris? And even like, Iris, I've seen Barry in like hundreds of universes, and in every single one, he never tells you the truth. You always find out by happenstance. You always discover the truth. He always lies. And he's basically trying to convince Barry that, look, I'm going to take you to a place of my own design that you'll never be able to harm anyone again. And he promises to take Iris back home. And I'm like, why? Don't trust him. This is gobbledygook. And to be fair, Barry just gets grabbed by him and they run off before he gets a chance.
Yeah.
And to be fair, even though Iris does kind of like, oh, you've lied to me, and and it's almost like she feels small because like, oh, you're the Flash, you're a member of the Justice League, and I'm just Iris West. What am I? Like, what am I compared to you? She feels unequal or unequal. Not equal. Well, unequal. Thank you. I wasn't sure which one was right. But yeah, she feels that way, and he takes Barry off and he throws him into what we are going to know as the negative Speed Force. And he comes back, and Iris is like looking around the museum, and she finds there's a whole hall devoted to herself. She finds a big fancy gun, like the one she used from the black hole, that negative force gun, and all the rest of it. And it's ultimately all coming down to the reveal at the end of like Barry coming back as Negative Flash, and he comes back through, and he's looking kind of monstrous to an extent. I like the issue a lot. I do have one kind of overall complaint with it though.
And that is?
I do think some of it feels a bit rushed. Just in the sense of, I don't feel like they set up the idea that Barry would even be willing to go to this place enough.
Yeah, and the same with the Iris reveal. We just jumped into this alternate reality. Like, the last one ended with him revealing, with Zoom revealing Barry's identity to Iris. I would have wanted a little more with Iris
coping with
processing
that.
this.
Yeah. Because when he shows her this alternate reality with the Tornado twins being their evil kids, and she just goes, "Oh, our kids." It's like, you should be more shocked. Like, you've been dating this guy for like a month, and you're finding out you're going to have kids with him. Well,
especially that they were friends a long time before. Like, not like the Flash TV show friends, but like they've known each other. They ran in circles. That wasn't a pun, but yeah. So. That and same with Thawne and him going. I like a Barry Allen. This is your life issue would have been cool. Like, look at all the stuff that you've missed out on because you had to go save the day and all the people you let down. Which that was kind of why he showed up to the birthday party when all this started in the first place.
Yeah, honestly, it may have been worth stretching this out to a full issue of like showing everything that he's. All the problems he's caused by being the Flash and being around people. I just don't buy... I mean, admittedly, yes, he does get grabbed kind of before he makes the choice. But he's kind of... The fact that he's even willing to ponder it feels a bit rushed to me. And yeah, there's a nice moment, after he speeds off, where Iris is like, no, wait, I was going to think we could solve this with another solution together. Like, we could have thought of something as a team.
And it's Zoom forcing his hand again, because that's what Zoom does, because Zoom's always faster.
It just didn't feel like Barry's line of thought was in the right place for where it should have been at the time. It didn't feel like they'd earned him even to think about this.
Well, and that would have been, if you do This Is Your Life, and that's him kind of going, well, maybe the world, It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe the world's better off without the Flash. Or maybe Barry Allen, he could just be the Flash full time. And that's what would drive him to the, negative Speed Force. Which is kind of like, that's such a Silver Age thing. The negative Speed Force. But hopefully we get some fun out of this.
I am liking the voice of Reverse Flash though. Thawne, like see when Iris is like on her own, she's looking through like her part of the museum, and then he's just sort of standing there, like, yeah, go on, have a look, and it feels like he has that presence to him, which I really like. Obviously Howard Porter, good artist. I like his Flash art for the most part. It does make me long for like the old costume though. Like, get rid of these extra yellow lines. Like, just give us the simple Flash outfit.
Just straight up red. No lines. Needs to be sleek.
But hey, that's a minor quibble at this point because he's
had these. Still a fun issue. Like, I turned that page and the Tornado Twins were there, and I'm just like, what? And then when it's it's revealed like it's an alternate, I was like, yeah, but still, this is the first time they've been brought up in ages.
Yeah.
So.
I'm all caught now.
In play.
You've been sitting there reading it. I thought you were.
Yep. Thank God for Comicsology,
it was a quick read, though, right?
It was a quick read. It was good. I have a weird question. The start when we're with older Barry. Why is his hair like it's all grey and then it just changes to its normal color at the top? Like, it's just a really sudden cut. Is he dyeing it that way for some weird reason?
Maybe the Speed Force taking it out of him. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like he's got a completely grey beard, but his hair and just the bar of his hair is still blonde. It's like, what's going on there?
Coloring mistake, I don't know.
Speed Force Bro.
Speed Force Bro, don't have to explain shit.
And I do like him in the t-shirt though. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because he's so pumped up. Yeah,
it works when he's ripped.
Yeah. Did you hear my complaint?
No, I wasn't listening. Which complaint?
Our main sort of talking point was that the issue was a lot of fun and I like where it goes, but it was a little bit rushed in the sense that I don't really feel that they justified Barry even considering leaving and going anywhere, and like I know he gets yanked away. Like, obviously Thawne yanks him before he really decides to do anything, but the fact that he's even considering it feels a little bit quick to me and doesn't feel earned. But hey,
that's fair. It feels missing an issue of that sort of contemplation.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It may be like a final sort of really bad thing that happens to convince him to go.
Tell you a moment I do love is when Thawne's coming into Iris at the end and she's got the gun up, and you just see Thawne through his shadow mostly.
Yeah,
I think it looks so creepy. It's fantastic.
That's good. Yeah, I loved his re-entrance. See when he's just standing there, he's like, "Yeah, go on, have a look." I mean, she's looking at her own museum section. Yeah. I like it. I just like his presence. It's really, really good. So
see the life you'll never have. And then he becomes like a horror movie villain and just stalking her.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but of course she's quite feisty. She's took that gun. She tries to fight back. She's
the black hole.
But Flash shows up as negative Flash, and obviously we'll get some more of that next. So yeah, I did think there's an issue missing here of like justifying that, but other than that, I had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, the tease is the death in the Flash Museum. You think we're already getting to him murderizing Thawne?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I feel like we've just seen Thawne die.
Yeah. Plus, again, much like this, I feel like I guess another part of this, it just feels too quick. They've not earned it.
Yeah.
So, but then what death is that? Just like one of those teasers that means nothing. Like they're just like, hey.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be like some sort of weird alternate Barry will die or something like that, or like just something.
It'll be the death of negative Flash.
Yeah, that could be it.
No, I think he's staying as that as a lot well. Actually, his negative powers are sticking around.
Oh, really?
I think so. I could be wrong, but I feel like they are.
Fair enough.